Today I'd like to share with you an idea. I don't know if it's a crazy idea, I don't know if it's ridiculous, and I don't know if it's just the ramblings of a fool. So I'd like to get your opinion on it. The idea that I've got is this. When I'm watching TV, I think there should be a 5-second flashcard come up telling me that within 5 seconds there's going to be a loud sound such as a siren, a gunshot sound, or the sound of a bomb. And here's why. After a long day in the recording studio, perhaps editing videos or mixing or just being in loud environments, I'd like to come home, turn on the TV and just relax. What often happens is that I'll be watching something like the news and I'll be listening to the news anchor. My ear will be sort of listening to one sound, it's all compressed and it's all easy on the ear, and then they'll cut to the newsreel, and invariably the first clip of the newsreel will be the loudest point in terms of volume. It will be something like a siren, a gunshot sound, a bomb sound. It's basic titillation. It's to grab your attention. It's to make you stop looking at your phone, to stop doing what you're doing and pay attention to what they want you to pay attention to. It's basic sort of, like I say, grabbing your attention. What that means is that my ear is getting used to one sound. I've got the volume set to where I want it to be, but then all of a sudden, out of the blue, this obtrusive sound comes out at frequencies that irritate my ear, because if you think of sirens, they are programmed to irritate the ear to get your attention. So it feels uncomfortable and it's not very nice. I constantly have to go up and down on the remote control button. Now you might say, hold on, why don't you just turn the volume down? Well, yes, that's one solution, I suppose, but I think there are better solutions. And I also think that there are enough people in the world to legitimize calling this out. As I mentioned in my other videos, there are 750 million people in the world who are affected by tinnitus. 120 million people have severe tinnitus, and there are many people who have hyperacusis. The point that I'm making is that there are a lot of people in the world who have hearing sensitivity, and I don't think they are taken into consideration. Hearing sensitivity, hearing issues is just not part of the agenda, and I think that has to change. It's my opinion, I don't know. And you might say, well, how could you possibly do something about this? It would be just far too difficult. Well, I disagree. I think that with the technology that we have today, if you think of stuff like Shazam. Shazam is an app on your phone, if you don't know, and you can recognize a song within 2 or 3 seconds. It's pretty powerful stuff. It's very old technology, by the way, but it really works. Also, if you think of CapCut, the software that I'm using right now, CapCut listens to my voice and translates it into titles within 10 seconds. The titles that you're seeing in this very video. And it takes about 10 seconds and is about 95% accurate. By the way, the only word that it gets wrong is the word tinnitus, which is quite unfortunate considering I make videos about tinnitus. But anyway, I diverge. The point that I'm making is that I think there is a very simple solution to it. It would just be one extra step in the editing process, and it wouldn't take very long. Now, I feel a bit ridiculous making this video. I don't know. Perhaps it's just me, but it's been bothering me for years. I've tried to come up with solutions. I thought maybe I could have a compressor and then a speaker, so that my TV goes through a compressor and then a speaker. But then, I don't know, it makes it very complicated. I think having a flashcard alerting me that within 5 seconds a sound is going to come up, I can lower the volume and then I can raise it up when the sound is gone. To me, it's very simple. And what they could do is they could have agreed points or agreed sounds that will be alerted. So for example, the sound of a siren in every program or every newsreel should be alerted. The sound of a gunshot should be alerted. You see, they could have an agenda to make it simple for them. Or the sound of certain dB has to be alerted. What I'm saying is I think there is a very simple fix, and I think there is a legitimate concern, enough people that suffer from hearing sensitivity to actually call this out. And one last thing before I go, I've started watching a little bit of reality TV for the first time in my life. I'm watching this program called Below Deck and I can't stop watching it. Every 5 seconds there is a loud beep when one of the crew swears. Now, again, hearing sensitivity is not taken into consideration, and it bothers me because there is enough people in the world who have it. Why in the world in 2024 have we got this loud beep to replace the sound of a swear word? We know what these people are saying. We don't need this constant beep to grab our attention. Again, it's basic titillation. I don't think it's called for. And I think it, again, takes no consideration for people who have hearing sensitivity. Maybe it's just me. What do you think? Am I being ridiculous? Is this the ramblings of a fool? Or am I onto something? I'd like to hear your opinion. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.